Everybody to the PWZ podcast. This is Rick Del Santo. I'm joined today by Showtime Marcel Williams, and welcome back, my friend.
What's going on? Thank you. I'm glad to be back. What's going on? What I see you've been hard at work. Interview on top of interview. On top of interview. And I appreciate being back here to talk about the sport of professional wrestling.
I have booked guests throughout the entire month of May. Literally, I've been booked about 1 to 2 months out. So it's been very busy indeed. So as far as like interviewing guests, I don't want to throw out too many that I haven't announced yet, but legendary promoter Mario Savoldi will be joining next month, which I'm really looking forward to that the second week. And former PWI writer Bob Smith will be joining. So that's another one that I'm really looking forward to. Uh, there's just a lot of stuff going on right now. And I'm glad to have you back so that we can just talk the world of professional wrestling. And this is the biggest week of the year for the sport that we love.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna miss talking on the PWZ about the biggest sports entertainment weekend of all of professional wrestling. I don't care what anybody says that is bigger. Nothing's bigger than WrestleMania, and we are at WrestleMania 39 at this moment. It's going to be at the SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles.
Yep.
It goes Hollywood for the third time, not the second time. Third time. It was actually matter of fact, fourth time, because we had WrestleMania 2 in Hollywood, we had WrestleMania 7 in Hollywood, and we had WrestleMania 21, and now we back here again in Hollywood again. Do it again.
Yeah, man, this is going to be probably some of the most anticipated matches that we've been expecting for months now, with the main event and a couple storylines literally possibly coming to conclusion at this event. There's some really great stuff coming up here. I believe that for these 2 days.
Yeah, I know. There's the last few weeks it has been story driven, like crazy. I mean, this is probably the most invested WrestleMania without Vince McMahon at the helm for the first time ever. But as we got news that comes in every day in professional wrestling, obviously we know Vince McMahon is going to be there. It was announced today that he will be there. He will be there for WrestleMania weekend. I really don't understand why people wouldn't think that he wouldn't be there. It's his baby, and WrestleMania is the biggest event of the year. So why would he not be there just to watch the event?
Even if he's not creatively involved, of course he'd be there. Like you said, it's his baby. He created this, and this is all for him.
Yeah, we almost had near WrestleMania 40 years of WrestleMania. So I'm sure he gonna be at every one until the day he passed away. God forbid, knock on wood here. But it's a very story driven WrestleMania. We got 2 nights once again. Hopefully next year will be one night because Wrestle Kingdom did do one night this year. So hopefully next year WrestleMania be one night in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, and maybe I will.
I don't mind the 2 nights. I like that. I like that it's split up rather than having one like 9-hour show.
I understand that. Not everybody could be on a card.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do. That's why they add the 9-hour, have the 9-hour shows so they fit every member of the roster on, and it's ridiculous.
Well, after a few weeks of promoting WrestleMania 39, obviously we got an addition of tag team showcase. Matter of fact, I rephrase it: the WrestleMania tag team showcase 4-way.
Yep.
That's a long name.
That's way too long. That's WWE for you. We're going to be breaking down the entire 2 nights. We're going to start with night 1 pretty soon. But before we get into WrestleMania, I want to say hello to everybody that's tuned in. If you're there, say hello in the chat or whatnot. And it's glad to have you here if you have any questions. So before we get into WrestleMania night 1, Marcel, what's been going on with you in your professional wrestling career? You've been MIA from the podcast for a couple months now.
Yeah, man, I've been busy going through some issues, injuries, family issues, and other things, but I'm fine now, and I appreciate the time people reaching out, seeing how I'm doing, and I'm doing fine for right now. Hey, life always throw a curve. But I'm here, but I made sure that I was gonna be here to talk about WrestleMania 39, most definitely. But I miss
Yep.
being on here, man, talking about wrestling and talking about anything else that involves wrestling. But I returned last Saturday for PAPW to do a cameo and say that I'm coming back for in-ring competition because I'm 100% now. So I'll be back in the ring in April.
That's great to hear. I'm gonna try to get out to that show. I know there's a lot of shows going on that same exact day in the area, so
Yeah, I know.
it's going to be hard to.
Hard.
But PABW is my home when it comes to going to professional wrestling shows, and it's a lot of friends and family there. So I look forward to that one. So,
Yes.
anyways, we've had like I said, night one WrestleMania. This is Hollywood. Lots of stuff going on. We've got the first match, United States title match. It's going to be Austin Theory and John Cena for that title. Austin Theory is on a roll. He's just got to get rid of that beard. Looks crazy.
Well, the beard is not too good connected, but
Yeah, exactly. He looks like a 13-year-old trying to grow a beard. It's got like patches and stuff, you know.
Nah, this is a past versus future type of feud. And I'm surprised it's for the United States Championship. Obviously, we knew this was coming. It was supposed to happen last year at SummerSlam.
Right.
But obviously it didn't happen due to John Cena's schedule. But obviously, John Cena once again makes sure he get that one match a year, and this is one of them. And he's on first to open the first night of WrestleMania, which I guess his schedule is so jam packed that he want to get this match out the way and leave the building. I respect it.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's gonna be a good match. Austin Theory is gonna go over. That's my guess.
Yeah, I would recommend that to happen. I would expect that to happen. It's just a fact. I mean, before we get to the result of this match and what's going to happen, what
Sure.
did you think about John Cena promo against Austin Theory in Boston a few weeks ago?
Well, I mean, he was in Boston. That's his hometown. He's gonna get over.
Did
You
you
know.
think that he eviscerated Austin Theory on a mic?
I don't know.
You don't think so?
Yeah, why not?
Did you think do you think John Cena really just sat here and just eviscerated this guy in front of everybody?
I have no clue.
You have no clue?
Yeah, no, why not? Why do you think that? Why do you say that?
I mean, he just sat here and savaged him. Do you remember that promo that he did with Roman Reigns?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that where he said that he didn't know how to talk. That one.
Yeah.
Yep.
He just John Cena as usual, eviscerating talent
Yes.
as usual. So
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
So, but nah, I see Austin Theory taking the win. This is gonna be a big win for him, and it's always good to see Cena back in the ring every once in a blue moon.
Yeah, I don't mind it because for a while there, I couldn't. He's one of those guys you saw so much they were putting him on your television constantly. There was the Super Cena era, and then this. I don't mind seeing him as much now. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that because he's not on TV and annoying the fuck out of you all the time, that you could enjoy seeing him.
Yeah, I'm the same way. It's just one of those situations where you seen like Hogan pop up every once in a while, and you like, okay, Hogan, here go to that pop, or Steve Austin or The Rock pop in, but it's always good to see Cena, man. Got the ball spot showing, got the Macho Man showing.
He's got to go see Cy Sperling, right? This match I'm actually really looking forward to. Seth Rollins and Logan Paul. I think they've been building us up really great as of late. Logan Paul being the heel, coming in as the cocky social media guy, the cocky YouTuber. And Seth, I think, has been on a total hot streak as of late.
Yeah, Seth Rollins been every week being entertaining, but also showing that aggressive side towards Logan Paul. And Logan Paul is comfortable at the spot he's in. He was a baby face last year, facing the Miz. Nobody likes the Miz anyway, so it kind of like a little bit kind of worked. But when he faced Roman Reigns and Crown Jewel, he couldn't. I mean, he couldn't get that pop as a babyface. Don't get me wrong, he's good in the ring. He has it, but the thing is, he's best as a heel, and I enjoyed it, man.
Thank you, Peyton. Logan Paul going to get whooped.
Yeah, he's gonna get whooped. I'm gonna put it
Yes.
out there. He's gonna get
Yeah.
whooped, but you cannot deny the talent that he has, though.
Right. Oh no, for a guy that's only wrestled 4 or 5 matches, this guy is phenomenal in the ring. Like
Yes.
literally, when he wrestled last year's first match with the Miz as his partner, I didn't think you know from experience. A lot of time these guys go out there, they can't necessarily work, and they're green as hell. This guy was able to go out there and pull it off within the 20 minutes or 15 or 20 minutes that he was out there.
Yes, he has, and then for him to go toe to toe with the WWE Universal whatever WWE champion,
Whatever it's called these days.
whatever
Yeah.
it's called these days. It was a very big push the way he did it, and but Vince McMahon wanted him as a baby face, and obviously that didn't work. But he's very comfortable right now, and he's getting all the heat, and I'm enjoying this program. But I kind of got a feeling that this match is going to be a match of the night, even though we know what match that really going to matter as we talk about it a little bit later for night one. But this one is definitely going to be a show stealer.
Yep. We got the women's tag team champion, 6-woman tag team match. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I got that wrong. That's not that's later on. We got Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky Lynch taking on Damage Control of Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. This match, I think, is going to be a really freaking good match.
What
the 6-woman's match, tag match?
It should be good. I mean, Trish Stratus. Do you think before we go into this match, do you think that Trish Stratus is going to do a heel turn?
That's the rumor. Think
so?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the rumor. So, I mean, I wouldn't, I guess they've been hinting at it. So, I want to say hello to Jonathan Sardi. Thank you for tuning in, as always, to our live feeds. This is our first live feed in months. So, thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Nah, the 6-woman tag is going to be good. Last Monday, I'm just going to put it on blast right now. Last Monday, that Becky Lynch and Io Sky was a good opener.
That this past Monday, yeah, dude, that match was freaking awesome. I loved it.
It was real good. If you ever want to showcase women in WWE, that was one of them. That match was great.
Yeah, absolutely. DJ Taz 316. How's things, Rick and Marcel? Which matches are you looking forward to at WrestleMania 39, and which was your favorite WrestleMania? Lots of love from Dublin, Ireland. Thank you very much from Dublin, Ireland.
Thank you, Dublin.
Appreciate you tuning in, my friend. Thank you. There's, I'm going to talk throughout the show which matches I'm looking forward to the most as we get there. The Seth Rollins and Logan Paul is one that I'm actually looking forward to a lot. I think that's going to be a really good one. Like I said, Seth is really on fire, and Logan Paul, for a guy that's been in the ring, well, this weekend will be exactly a year. So I think that he's really killing it, like able to kill it out there, putting on great matches.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Cody and Roman Reigns as we get into it later, as we talk more about it. That's mostly it. But I'm really looking forward to, and we're gonna talk about it later. And I'm sure you're gonna sit here and spit out whatever you're drinking. Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
I want to see that match.
I want to see it so bad.
I want to see that. Yeah.
But we get that in a few, though. We get that in a few.
We'll get there. Because there's a lot more. We're still on night 1, so that's supposed to be a night 2. Let's see. We talked about the 6-woman match. Damage Control is going to take the win with a possible Trish heel turn. That's my prediction for that.
I can see Damage Control taking. I would prefer Damage Control, but I kind of think if you're going to go that big pop route, you might want Becky Lynch to win, and then we may get a heel turn at the end.
Okay. All right. Let's see the men's WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. See, I got it all in one shot. We got Braun and Ricochet, the Street Profits, Alpha Academy, and the Viking Raiders. This is a popcorn match, if you will.
Damn.
What bathroom break match? Come on, man. This is who's the best performer out of this group?
I mean, I could say I probably take the Street Profits out of this one, but yeah, I do agree that out of all the matches on this card, I would agree that this is a popcorn break match or bathroom break match.
I mean, you got Montez Ford. That guy's out there killing it. He had a couple great singles matches out there.
Hey, don't sleep on Angelo Dawkins. Angelo Dawkins.
He's very good, but I think Montez is the guy out of that tag team. He's the Shawn Michaels of the tag team, right? I'm sorry to use sorry to use that reference, but you know, Chad Gable's awesome. I love watching Chad. Otis isn't bad. You know, he's fun. He's not useless.
He's a character.
Yeah. Well, he's a character, yeah, but I think that he serves a purpose, and I love Ricochet. I think, but I don't really got much opinion on this. Do you think that they're going to split the Street Profits? Maybe not tonight, or maybe not Saturday, but do you think they're really going to? They hinted at it. Do you think they're going to split them?
I think if Vince was involved, I think they would have. They was teasing it before. I think now, I don't think so.
Because he hates tag team wrestling.
Yeah, he can't stand it.
Yeah, absolutely. The SmackDown Women's Championship, Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. It's a good question. This one's going to be hard to pick. I think that there's a very good chance that Rhea Ripley might be able to walk out with that title.
It's not about thinking. I just know Rhea Ripley's going to take it. It's her time now. She has lost to Charlotte 3 times. I know they have talked about in the storyline about her losing at the WrestleMania that no one's want to talk about. That was in the Performance Center. But
I need to go back. I need to go back and watch that because that's come up in conversation quite a bit lately.
I will never watch that WrestleMania ever in my life. That goes with WrestleMania 11. That's where it goes.
Man, that's harsh.
That is harsh. I know you attended that, but still.
I did attend 11.
That goes into WrestleMania 11 stack that I don't watch between that and WrestleMania 2 and 4. That all goes together in one big stack.
Why are you hating on 4?
4 was trash.
The world title tournament. You got the Macho Man Savage finally making it over there, and that's pretty much it.
There we go. There we go.
Oh no! Demolition take the tag titles from Strike Force. That's another memorable moment from there.
There's only 2 moments. 2.
All right. And never mind. I don't even want to
name a moment for WrestleMania 2. Nothing.
The NFL Battle Royal. No.
The Bulldogs winning the tag title. That was the best match out of the whole show.
Yeah.
Against the Dream Team. But back to this match, Rhea Ripley has lost 3 times. So this is a match of redemption for Rhea Ripley. And I'm hoping that Rhea Ripley takes it. I don't like the program that been going along with this whole the match going along every week with the promos, and it seemed like his role reversed. It should be Charlotte as a heel and Rhea as a face, but obviously Rhea been rolling as a heel right now, so I'll take it as what it is. Long as Rhea walk out with the championship.
I'll tell you where this one's going to go. The Usos taking on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This story has been going on for over a year. It's the best, one of the best storylines in the company for over the last year. You got me really interested in WWE again.
Yes.
Especially the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, you know what I mean, part with their friendship splitting up and then reuniting. And then the whole explosion at the Royal Rumble. Sami turning on the bloodline, which was just an amazing moment. I think that Owens and Zayn are taking those tag titles home.
I think so too. This has been long overdue. I think this is going to be the weekend of the bloodline of their demise right here. Obviously, we already know the reason is Roman Reigns holds the main title, which keeps the tree growing on the bloodline. And I think this is going to be the link in the chain as we go forward into the next night. I see Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens being the new undisputed tag team champions.
Yep. And I think that pop when that happens is going to be absolutely
It's
amazing.
gonna be insane.
Yeah. Now, the one thing with Sammy is, let's get into this for a little bit, that because we haven't been able to talk about this since when was the last time you were here? January?
I think it was a
February?
Rumble.
Rumble? Okay. That pop that he received when he turned on the bloodline, that he became instantaneously the biggest babyface in the company.
Yes, he did, but I respect the fact the way they wrote him and Cody Rhodes to intertwine with each other made sense
Yeah.
because they could have went all the way back to the Roman Reigns Daniel Bryan situation. And they didn't do that. Everything kept moving forward the way it's supposed to. They interact each two together. Even sat here and had Cody Rhodes be the mediator between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So the story has been told real well. And I'm looking forward to this tag match because Sami Zayn is still hot. Kevin Owens is still hot. And once that pop happens, at least we get some type of result that's going to make good on Sami Zayn and the push that he's been going on with.
Okay. You're probably laughing at me when I say this.
Go ahead, shoot.
This is going to be the other match I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Rey Mysterio taking on Dominic Mysterio. This is finally happening. Was it 2 weeks ago? Last week rather. Rey finally slapped the fuck out of Dominic, and that building went insane for it because it finally happened. And he said, "You're on." So I'm really looking forward to this match. I think since Dominic has turned heel, he's improved greatly. Whether it's in a comedic type fashion or his in ring hasn't gotten that much better, but it has gotten better. He's able to pull it off, basically.
Nah, he is. This has been another great program, but this goes back to, and I'm just gonna say this goes back to each program having that slow burn, just like Sami Zayn hit Roman Reigns with the chair. This has been long overdue for Rey Mysterio to pop his son in the face, and it took him to scream at his mom, "Shut up," to make him pop him in the face and accept this match. Everybody thought different. Everybody thought that he probably going to accept that at the Hall of Fame. We was wondering how it was going to go, but we figured it out. He sat here and screamed at his mom, and that made Rey pop. And he popped him in the face. That was the biggest pop, one of the biggest pops of the year, besides the Sami Zayn and the chair shot.
Yeah, absolutely. 1 second, I'm trying to bring up some more notes for the show. We're going to head into night 2. Is that going to be the main event for night 2? Or night 1, rather, excuse me.
Nah, I think the main event for night 1 should be the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I know a lot of people trying to pull the woman game here and want Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. It's not wrong with that, but that program is not as hot as the tag team championship match.
That would have been 2 years in a row that a women's match headlined, right? One of the nights, or third year in a row.
No, actually, they didn't headline last year because Austin with Kevin Owens.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of the year before. Excuse me.
Yeah, the year before they did, and but I really think that the tag team match should main event. And it'd be the first time ever a tag team championship match to main event WrestleMania, which is cool.
Jonathan says that Rhea and Flair, he thought that was announced as the closer for night 1. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I haven't seen what is at all. But night 2, Sunday night, this one's going to be a couple of these matches I'm really, really looking forward to, and I'm going to get into those, and then we can move on. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Hall of Fame as well for this year, and the inductees. Of course, the main event of night 2 is going to be Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. People are expecting Cody to win. I think it's going to be a swerve. I think Roman's walking with the titles. Call me crazy, but I think that's where it's going.
Do you think so?
To me, Cody is just not convincing enough. Okay? I mean, he's it's just not enough for me. I just think that I don't think it might be time to get the title off of Roman, maybe, and that's really the only reason. Like maybe to give him a break, but I think that I'm just not convinced that Cody's the guy.
I'm just gonna say I wouldn't be mad if Roman won. I wouldn't, but I'll be happy if Cody won because the story, besides the story of him and his father, never winning that championship, um, just a story of him leaving and then going and do what he needed to do in AEW and then come back to become the
Right.
head guy in WWE. That story says a lot. But
Right.
either or, I kind of think Cody's going to take it, but I wouldn't be mad if he doesn't.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think that. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You're right, but my honest prediction is Roman. Um, I'm just tired of hearing about Dusty Rhodes. I love Dusty to death, but that's all that Cody talks about in his damn promos.
Well, it stopped the last 2 weeks. Obviously, he been talking about something different, so obviously he must be listening. But like
He must have saw my tweets.
he must
Uh,
saw everybody's tweets. But nah, I kind of think that I wouldn't be mad or I wouldn't be surprised Roman takes it because he does have a historic reign, and it's not a disappointment, and I enjoy it. It's not like he's boring me to death or get me mad. So I just like this situation right now because we're going into a WrestleMania main event, the main event on night two, um, not knowing who's the winner going to be. Like usually be predictable. We'd be like, okay, we know this person going to win, but either or, we don't know who's going to win, and it could be a good outcome for both um, Cody and Roman Reigns.
mhm. This next match is going to be match of the night for night 2.
Absolutely.
Intercontinental title triple threat match: Gunther and Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Gunther's walking away with his title. I think he's had a historic reign. He's held this for quite some time. This dude has been killing it out there on SmackDown.
Yeah, he has. He has a historic reign that really matters with the Intercontinental Championship. This is what I've been talking about the storytelling as we go along the last few weeks heading into WrestleMania. We got an Intercontinental Championship match that actually matter for WrestleMania weekend.
He's put the importance back in that title, I feel.
Absolutely, and for us to have tag team championships that could potentially be the main event, could potentially be, and we got the Intercontinental Championship and that may be match of the night finally for WrestleMania. I kind of see Sheamus taking it. He's the only guy to never hold the Intercontinental Championship, so I kind of see Sheamus coming out with this.
Before we continue, it's Jonathan also says, does Jay cost Roman the belt?
Um, I don't see that happening now. I'd be surprised as hell if it happens at ASAP on Saturday. I'd be surprised as hell because you really could push it. You can see the little signs that they did for WrestleMania, the Goodfellas commercial with Solo saying that he does look funny as a tribal chief. So there's so many signs that goes around where anybody could turn on Roman.
All right. Let's see here. Hell in a Cell match: Edge and Finn Balor. I believe that this is going to be Edge's night for this. No? You think it's going to be Finn?
I
You
think
think it's going to be?
it's gonna be the demon.
Oh
The
yeah,
demon.
it is the demon. Yeah.
It's gonna be the demon Finn Balor, but long if he don't climb on the top rope like he did last time when he faced Roman, he'd be straight.
Oh, when the ring collapsed.
Yeah, when the ring collapsed, he should
Yep.
stay away from ropes as far as possible.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Then we got Liv Morgan and Raquel.
I'll say it for you. I say it for you.
Thank you.
The women's WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Match.
It's Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Natalia and Shotzi versus Ronda and Shayna Baszler and Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. I don't care.
Damn, really?
I don't care. Nope.
Ronda and Shayna Baszler, I see them taking
They
it.
should put this match on main event. Okay.
That's fucked up. Yeah, I'm sorry. That'll get edited out, but yeah, that's messed up.
No, it's not. We're live, man. We're live. We're pulling a Sid. Bianca Belair defending that Raw Women's title against Asuka. Excuse me. They've been building up Asuka a lot and really well, as always. Um, I really think that Asuka might take this belt. I love Bianca, but I think that Asuka's taking it.
Before I get to the result, this program is another program I was talking about. We talked about Rhea Ripley and Charlotte for night one, how the program has like not delivered the way it's supposed to.
Mhm.
But I do think this match is gonna be real good. I do think this match is gonna deliver, but I kind of see him Bianca Belair continuing this reign because I don't. I mean, if they would have told the story of Asuka, because we just gotta be real about it. Asuka WrestleMania record is terrible. She came in on her WrestleMania debut and lost to Charlotte. Then she lost to Rhea Ripley. So her WrestleMania record is trash. So if they would have told a story like that, I would be more interested. But I see Bianca taking it once again.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bianca does walk away, but yeah, that's not my pick.
Keep that streak going.
Yeah, no, I get it. She's
2-0.
Yeah, she's an amazing performer. She's awesome, but
Absolutely.
yeah. And of course, the match that we all laughed at earlier, Brock Lesnar and Omos. Rumor is that Omos is going over. I highly doubt that. And if it does, it's got to be some shenanigans, I'm guessing.
I will say it here right now, live and in living color on 4K, 1080p, or whatever you watch it in right now. This match is going a total of 2 minutes.
I believe it. 100%. I believe it.
2 minutes, yo. 2 minutes.
You think what happens if it ends in a no contest?
Nah. They won't disappoint me the way they gonna disappoint me with this match already. So I mean, like I said, 2 minutes. That's it. Listen, when this match was announced, I said this can't be serious. I said this can't be right. That somebody made an error in creative. Somebody picked the name out of a hat or something. Something happened. But this match right here this is the most anticipated match in all of WrestleMania 39.
Two Germans and a body slam. Yeah, very possible. And that brings us to the conclusion of WrestleMania, the nights 1 and 2. Of course, don't forget Friday night, right after SmackDown on Peacock, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, is WWE Hall of Fame inductions. This year, I thought they got to a slow start with the inductions this year, with the inductees. Yeah. And I didn't care necessarily about a couple of them. That's no discredit to them. It's just that I was not interested in seeing them inducted. However, there's been some absolute legends added to this year's list. Absolute legends.
Yes, it has.
One of them, of course, the first inductee that was announced is, of course, Rey Mysterio Jr. Or Rey Mysterio. And this guy's career has been insane from, AAA to WCW, ECW. Of course, being the smallest man to ever win the WWE World Championship.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy, to say that this is well-deserved is a complete understatement. This guy is probably one of the greatest luchadors, professional wrestlers of all time.
Yeah, he is well-deserved. His legacy is long. I mean, so long. It's not even. I remember when he first debuted in WCW, I was amazed, and ever since then he has became a star and continued to be a star in WWE. and became one of the top names in WWE. And I never thought that he was going to be a WWE World's Heavyweight Champion, but obviously he did it twice. And
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing him get inducted as well deserved.
We have a really actually interesting question here. Peyton Hilson says biggest person to get snubbed out of the Hall of Fame. Um, that's a really odd question because there's a lot of guys that actually refuse to go into the Hall of Fame because of the situation surrounding. But some guys have been able to make amends with WWE in order to go in. Guys that had heat with them for decades, like Bruno Sammartino, Ultimate Warrior, were able to finally get in there. But what would your opinion be on that?
I would say Demolition.
That was one of the names that I was about to mention. Demolition, definitely.
Demolition definitely should be in there.
One of the other ones that I'd have to say is Ivan Koloff is one that a huge snub. He's not in there. Former
Absolutely.
WWE champion. I mean, that list can really go on and on. We could sit here for hours just doing a whole Hall of Fame snub episode. But that's my pick.
Nasty Boys.
Nasty Boys, yeah. I think that eventually the Nasty Boys will make it in. That's an opinion.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, there's so many names that should be in there. The Hebners should be in there.
Well, yeah, they have heat, or WWE and has heat with Earl, really.
Yeah.
So
Well,
eventually, but you know that
eventually.
eventually goes away.
Yeah. You got obviously Tim White is going there this year.
Absolute
To-
legend.
Tommy Young should be in there.
Tommy
Um,
Young. I mean, yeah, Tommy Young should be in there. Teddy Long, is Teddy Long in there?
Tay
I
Long
don't.
is in there, I
He is
think.
in there.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he started out as a ref and then he became a manager and
Jack
personality.
Jack Tunney should be in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys in there that should be in there, but yeah, I'm thinking Ivan Koloff is probably my biggest one. That my biggest snub, I think.
Absolutely.
Of course, this one he just retired earlier this year, within the last couple months, after a lengthy career in Japan. He's wrestled in Texas. He's wrestled for world class. He's wrestled for World Championship Wrestling. Former WCW NWA TV champion. Former NWA World Champion. This guy's held it all. He's done it all in this business, and I'm happy I got to watch his retirement match on television all the way from Japan. But the Great Muta.
Yeah, this is well deserved. This is near and dear to my heart. I remember watching the Great Muta early in the NWA in the 1980, late 89 and 90, and then making his few cameos in WCW. But this is well deserved, man. This guy has done everything all over the world except for WWE, but it doesn't matter. It's still professional wrestling. And I'm glad that he's in there.
Well, this is where I think. Excuse me. This is where that I think that this that gets a buy, is because WWE did buy out WCW, so their lineage kind of is merged together. No, you're not
Yeah,
going
if
for
you
it?
want to use that, if you want to use that, but the match counts. If you didn't do anything on WWE television, you just
Well,
never wanted was on it. Now Juice and Thunder Liger, he makes it.
he was in
He
NXT.
did
Yeah.
NXT. Yeah.
And what's him called? Didn't Abdullah the Butcher get inducted? He never worked for WWF.
Never. I only know why the hell he got inducted anyway. But yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah. Eventually, somebody that I'd like to see go in is the Midnight Express. I think that,
Absolutely. That was talked about a few weeks ago on a podcast I was listening to.
yeah.
Midnight Express should be in there.
And I don't think just Bobby and Stan. I'm thinking Bobby, Stan, Dennis, and let's throw in Randy Rose too.
Yeah.
The whole group. I mean, because you can't have the Midnight Express without Bobby and Dennis, and you can't have them without Bobby and Stan Lane in the Hall of Fame. That's just my personal opinion. Both those versions were like they had their own thing, but they're both just up here, man.
Absolutely.
So let's see. We got the celebrity. This I thought would have already been in, but apparently it wasn't. But Andy Kaufman is making it into the WWE Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah, this is a big deal. It's not a surprise, but It's kind of surprising because it's been a while. He should have been in there a long time ago, but kind of glad he's in there. Everybody's trying to predict whether he gonna show up or not. Pull the biggest, pull the biggest con of ever in life. The dude, Pat. Everything is conspiracy theory right here.
Nutcases is what you call it. So it's well deserved though. He's the women's wrestling champion of the world. Undisputed or whatever.
Undisputed.
Yeah. I forgot to mention. I'm going out of order here, but Stacy Keibler started her career in WCW in was in '99, I believe. She did not have a necessarily long career, but she was very impactful in her short time in WCW and WWE.
Yeah, she was. She was at the dying days of Nitro Girls. She was part of Nitro Girls. That's how she got in for a Nitro Girls search. And then she went on to do these storylines with David Flair and even was Prego by Ric Flair once upon a time. But yeah, she segued into WWE and managed the Dudley Boys and went on to do other things. But Stacy Keibler also has a underrated career that people that really didn't pay attention like that. But she didn't get popular until she dated George Clooney.
They dated?
Yes. Fun fact.
Where the fuck was I?
You was around. You just wasn't paying attention. That's how she got even more popular.
Were they like on Dancing with the Stars or something together?
Nah, they was dating. Legit
Holy
dating.
Shit. Damn. That's fucking crazy. Why isn't he in the WWE Hall of Fame just for dating Stacy Keibler?
I don't even know. He should be on there in general.
All right, of course, we have legendary referee Tim White being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Tim worked for WWE in its earliest days when Vince was taking over. He was Andre's handler. He would drive him around and such. He was, very very important to the company. He refereed up there, and he had just passed away. I believe it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and if anything, this is well deserved and long overdue.
Yeah, it's well overdue. He was the handler for Andre Giant and a long stay in the behind the scenes WWE, and plus, he got hurt from that Hell in a Cell match from Chris Jericho and Triple H back in 2002. But he came back a few years later and got injured again, so I guess it was time for him to, let the refereeing go. But I seen him a few times around WrestleMania when I was in traveling to WrestleMania. He'd be outside talking to the fans and stuff. He's a very good gentleman, man, and very respectful, and this is well deserved.
I heard him on, I believe it was when Sean Mooney was doing his podcast a couple years back, and he had interviewed him, and he was just like a really, really cool dude. He gave some really great stories about Andre. He, I believe he owned a bar at the time, if I'm not mistaken, out in, was it Rhode Island? Maybe.
I think so, yeah.
I think it is Rhode Island, Providence area, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
We know because it has made a few cameos in the APA bar fights.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That's pretty much WrestleMania weekend WWE related. Is there much else that you want to bring up?
No, I just want to come on here and give an update on WrestleMania night 1, night 2. We will be back here after night 1 and night 2 to go through the results and talk about the matches one by one and what we felt about it. So we will be back. I'm getting tie-tongued here. We will be back. We may be drunk. We may be full of food.
It's not we may, it's we will. So
we will be up here somehow wasted, maybe. But we're going to entertain you and talk about WrestleMania.
If I'm able to string a sentence together, I will. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Peyton, Jonathan, Ray McCullough is also here, man. Great seeing you in here. We didn't see our boy T and Couponer here tonight, so gonna have to say hello to him next time. Hopefully he'll join in. We'll be back here Saturday evening. Don't forget, there's a lot of really great shows coming up. That I have about 6
T and Couponer popped up. He did a run-in.
We were just talking about you, my friend.
He just did a run-in.
Thank you for tuning in. We were wondering where you were. Yeah, there's a lot of great episodes coming up that I have sitting in the can already. I have about 7 sitting ready to drop in the queue. This Monday dropping will be Big Ron Shaw, former WWF wrestler. Gorilla Monsoon always put him over. Former member of the Executioners in WWF and the NWF. Student of Killer Kowalski. And this was a fantastic interview. And we also talked some David Sammartino controversy. So I recommend everybody tunes in on Monday morning. Thank you. GOC is here. He was here all night. I did not see, you did not comment once. This is the first comment I've seen. So thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll talk to you on Saturday.
We'll see you Saturday night.